Hi everyone, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So we are diving into my June 2021 goals. And before we actually get started, we're just going to do a review of May. So when we're talking about people that I'm grateful for, I just put Chad, and basically I can put the same people over and over again. But times have been rough. Pretty sure everyone knows what I mean. And I've been going a little crazy with my son being at home and doing learning online. He's in grade one, and grade one should not be learning online. So he's been kind of like keeping me sane. And good things, it's sometimes hard to find good things, but the weather is nice and we've had some family time. And then also for what I've read or listened to, not so much listened to this time, but I'm still on Outlander and I'm really trying to finish it. It's been such a long book and I only get, 20 or 30 minutes a night to read, if that. So I'm almost done, but I also have started on the Karen Marie Moning Kingdom of Light and Shadow. I read that about half an hour every day and I'm loving that book. Goals that are growing well, my scheduling and batching is working pretty good. This is my third week of doing it, and so far, so good. My favorite memories for this month was my daughter's birthday. So she turned one, and we had a really nice family get together and basically just got her a cupcake, and that was about it. We didn't have anyone over, but um, you know, that she's one, so she probably didn't really care or realize anyway. And also, this is going to sound completely weird, but just going to Walmart with my family, that was our outing. And it was just nice because we bought a few treats and stuff, so it was kind of nice to get out of the house. And I'm choosing grace over guilt about not cleaning the bathroom because I basically suck at it. And I'm saying no to worrying about things out of my control, and I'm saying yes to doing more things that make me happy. And I'm really trying to find more time for myself and basically just to relax because, again, when you're feeling kind of crappy, it's really nice to just do good things for yourself and make yourself feel good any way you can. So now moving on to the next page, as you can see, I am using my Triplus Stadler fine liners, and I've really been on this rainbow theme lately, so I felt like I had to bring out rainbow in like every single pen I own. So anyway, we're starting with the June meal plan. That's something I do in my Powersheets. I have the wild cards that I make copies of, and I just post them on the front of each month. And my spring cleaning, still haven't really got around to it much. I'm kind of tidied and stuff, but not really like the deep spring cleaning that needs to be done. Caring for my plants, that will happen because I will be attempting to plant plants the end of May. And deal with dental issues is just something that I'm just petrified of the dentist, so I never deal with it and I just try to ignore it until it becomes an issue. My July content schedule, that's kind of a given. I'm starting to plan it out now. Brainstorm session for all of my ideas for like stickers and my blog and more videos. And plan to finish installing floors. So that's something that we need to do this summer because we have our room and the landing, and then apply for affiliate programs. So that's something that I've also been considering and again looking into. So now for what's on my mind. So obviously I want to start getting paid for my business, and it's happening slowly, but obviously at the beginning when you first start out, it doesn't happen that fast. Also having the money to pay for bills because my husband, I call him my husband, but we're technically engaged. We are his job is ending. So he works in an industry where the job only lasts for so long and then he gets laid off, and we can't afford a layoff right now. So EI doesn't even come close to what we need to pay for, bills, food, credit card debt, mortgage debt, like just everything. So yeah, we're that's something on my mind. Reaching my business goals. Again, I have set business goals separate from my personal goals, and getting sales in my sticker shop, doing occasional Plan With Me videos because, as you guys might know, I stopped completely, and that's just because I went down from like 4 videos a week to 2 videos a week, so I never had time, but I want to try to fit at least one once a month. and then check into Happy Planner and Erin Condren squads. Not really sure what that is. If you guys know, let me know, but I am going to research it and figure out what that is and if it's a good fit and if I can do it and etc. and etc. So now moving on to what I'm excited for is the house getting cleaned and organized. That is always on my list every month and kind of an ongoing goal. And the hot summer days, for sure, we've been spending a lot of time outside. Connor being done school, if he has more online school for the rest of June, I'm probably going to go insane. And again, more family time, hopefully, like depending with Chad's work schedule or if he goes out of town. And summer barbecues and water fun. So because we can't really do a whole lot, we go outside and we just play in the pool, play water balloons, have barbecues, just try to enjoy the like summer as much as we can. And I will be planning on doing more giveaways on my channel. And so the last section here is I'm hopeful that I get sales in my sticker shop, that we can travel soon. And even travel, I don't mean fly anywhere because I've never really flown anywhere in my entire life, except maybe once to Kingston in Ontario, but yeah, nowhere exciting anyway. And I'm talking about like traveling from like, here to Red Deer even. So, and hopefully I'll hit my business goals, pay off my credit card again because we went through a rough spell and we kind of jacked it up. We did manage to pay it off the end of last year, and unfortunately it's back up there again. And hopefully Chad has continuous work. So before we start into the monthly and weekly and daily ideas, I just wanted to say that for the month of May, I was feeling kind of uninspired and I felt like my goals were just not good enough. I felt like they weren't goals, if that makes any sense. So I started looking around and seeing what other people were doing in their Powersheets, and I got inspired, and I realized that what I'm doing is more than enough. And I did add new things and just to kind of keep me inspired. So as you'll see here, I'm going to run through the monthly ideas pretty quick. So make a meal plan, do my July budget, pay off 3 credit cards if we can, plan my July content, prep planners for the month, set my July goals, finish my current fiction books, which are the Outlander and the Karen Marie Moning book. Also, my commonplace book, which is like a learning book. I've talked about it before, but I got that idea from Elena from the Organized Money. You should look it up and you'll see what I mean. But it's kind of an idea where you can put like quotes and things that you want to remember. I want to work on that more because I feel like I haven't been able to. I've just been so swamped with everything else, and that's something that I want to make time for myself for. And then also my bullet journal set up for July. And I would like to get back into doing family game nights. And that's something that we used to do. I think it was maybe the Powersheets for the beginning of 2020, maybe. I can't remember. But that's something that we would like to get back into doing. And as for the weekly ideas, you'll notice that I have budget on here again as well because I do a monthly budget and then I also do a weekly budget for every week in that month. Also, my planner setups, I don't show them online anymore. Planning on doing at least one this month, and I always just do them in the background, and sometimes I'll post the picture to Instagram. Working on my cleaning schedule and attempting to follow up with it, house organization, posting my blog every week, and then also transferring that to Medium, working out, 3 new sticker designs per week. I felt like I was putting too much pressure on myself and trying to do it like every single day. So I have like special sticker working days. It's part of my day theming. And it's been working, but designing stickers actually is very time consuming. So my goal is to do at least 3 designs per week. Instagram 3 times per week as well. Pay $280 weekly on my credit cards, relaxing with my wine, or a wine. I don't actually drink wine, but some kind of drink, and my book or sunbathing outside. And as for the daily ideas, I want to start doing a 10-minute tidy, increasing my water intake, which I really suck at, journaling, reading, looking at my commonplace book and entering in data into there, doing some more lettering practice, and following up with a chore chart that I'm going to be making for Connor for the month of May. So I'm going to have a family calendar and this chore chart, and I'm hoping that He's going to be more responsible for the things that he needs to start doing. So it's going to be a work in progress anyway. So here I am working on my tending list now, and I'm trying to make this as neat as I possibly can. But I feel like the monthly action items were okay, but for the weekly and I did go over. I had too many for the boxes, and I ended up making my own. And as for the encouraging word, this was actually a video that I just filmed not too long ago, and I think it will be up in June. And it's about mindfulness and productivity. And I just use those two words for my encouraging words, but the video is actually mindfulness and productivity and how you can relate that to bullet journaling. So I think that's a really interesting video. And priority this month is definitely self care. I want to do a lot of things for myself because I figure if I can't help myself first, I'm not going to be able to help anybody else. So as you can see, I'm doing this completely rainbow, and I'm pretty much writing out exactly what I had on the previous page. So I will be creating my July meal plan, creating my July budget, paying off 3 credit cards, hopefully, plan out my July content, prep my planners for July, and set July goals. And it is always confusing for me because when I'm talking about the current month, then I'm always prepping for the next month. So I think last month, May, I got confused a little bit and I put the wrong month. But also finishing my current fiction books. I'm probably going to finish them by the end of May, and I might just start new ones and then hopefully have those finished. And then working on my commonplace learning book. You'll notice that I made a mistake here and I put working on my commonplace book under, I think it was weekly. Let me see. No, it was daily and monthly. So, um, yeah, one of those is unnecessary, but whatever. I just left it. And then also working on my July bullet journal plan and setup and June family game night. As for weekly planner setups, cleaning, organization, budget per week, and paying off credit cards. You can see I was squishing it because I was running out of room. Posting my blog and also transferring that to Medium. 3 sticker designs per week, Instagram 3 times per week, relaxing, either with a bath or sunbathing, and working out. And you can see here, this is where I had to add the additional boxes because the weekly action items, I like to really track a lot of things, and I don't think 6 spots is enough for me. So yeah, and it does fluctuate every month too. So sometimes I use all of them, sometimes I don't use as many as there are. So it just really depends. But because I was feeling a little like my goals weren't good enough, I wanted to add extra things, and that's why I had more than usual. So moving on to the daily action items. So the 10-minute tidy, that's something I'm going to try to fit in every day. Of course, I will add water on here, and I'm going to need to find a different way to start actually making that goal happen because I can write it in my Powersheets as much as I want, but I'm still not drinking enough water. I feel thirsty all the time, so it's like a serious thing for me. And journaling, reading, writing in my commonplace book, lettering, and chores, like just kind of focusing on Connor and making sure that he follows up with his chores. And I also follow up with him studying his words. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I would love if you would consider subscribing. And last but not least, don't forget to click that bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And also, just as a side note, I think next time I do my goals, so when we do July, I'm going to actually talk to you guys and let you know how this month went. We'll see you next time.